Hi, everybody. It's it's 1 in the morning, Eastern, but I fell asleep like in the middle of the day, so I'm all thrown off. So I really want to play some Heroes of Might and Magic 3 now because I can do that. I remember as I was Ralphie. Hi, Rob. Hi, Ralphie. 6 months. You're better than I am, Ralphie. I've like missed entire months, I think. If you remember when I was deliriously passing out on whatever day that was, Saturday, Control F me. I will. Hey, what up? Hi. Good to see you here, buddy. We literally cleared the whole map as I was, like, falling asleep. So yeah, we're just gonna... This is all ours now. We're just gonna take everything here. All we need to do is become strong enough to go through here, kill some dragons, then go underground and kill some more dragons. It's not the hardest level in the world. Oh, Ralphie. Chugga. Yeah. Fucking just Ralphie with the train, conducting the train over here. Ralphie's running the train. Oh, no. So, yeah. We have the castle gate structure that we could build if we had more Inferno towns, but we don't, so it's not worth it. And there's no one to siege us. We don't even really need troops. I mean, new troops. We just can kind of sit on that. We can kind of look and be like, alright, what can be built up? None of this. Like I said, I was really out of it, so I'm not even sure what I ended with the last time. Some of you may have observed me being pretty out of it. That would make sense. Yeah, really. No, Ham doesn't get to run the train on me because I'm the one whipping its ass. So. I guess this character, we'll just have her, like, go back over here. I can't believe I blitzed all the way to the top of this map with just these units and, like, eviscerated the enemy that quickly. The treasury is a really nice building. 10% interest on any gold you have at the start of each week. That stacks. So like this, 5,000 extra gold a week. It's really nice. I had to. I had to end early because I had to watch Liam. Like, anybody who was there at the end of the stream saw, like, you saw Liam come in, and you saw his mother come in, and you saw me have to deal with that. And I was just like, you know what? I thought I might be able to pull it off. I was like, I can watch him. I can try to make this work. And then we got there, and I was like, I can't fucking do it. There's no way. I can't do it. I was just too tired. Way too tired. Oh, I know nobody was mad. Yeah, I was flagging hard, too. Well, and I didn't have... Oh my god. Ralphie's like, hey, there's a hype train close. Midnight hype train. No, I was totally flagging hard. I couldn't do anything about it. Nobody was mad. We gave it a good go. If I had someone to watch Liam, I would have gotten another caffeinated beverage and pushed through. But that was not the situation we had at our disposal. C'est la vie. But now because of what we did, because I made it, we get to just calmly play through one of my favorite games of all time. We get to play through Heroes 3. And I'm really excited about that. I'm really happy. It's, like I said, one of my favorite games of all time. I'm super pumped because I know it's the one everyone's been looking forward to. They're like, oh man, 3's like the good one. I can't wait to see him play 3. I can't wait to see what happens with 3. You know, and I don't blame anybody for that. 3 is fucking great. It's really awesome. We're just gonna click these engages because we want to keep getting experience. Ralphie cheering them biddies. Lobby sucks balls. There, I said it. I don't know what I said, but I said it. Lave sucks balls. Ralphie's over here just cheering tits. I mean bits. Yeah, I can't believe how fast I got up there. I am slightly surprised at myself in my delirious state to look back at this and be like, did I really pull this off this well? Like, this is like absurdly efficient, even for me, to have just been like, bam, 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 bam. All right, enemy's gone. Finish the map now. Do I have the ritual pit sort of thing? Oh, no, I don't. That's, I forgot the Infernal Town in this particular game doesn't have a way to slaughter units. Which is unfortunate. You know, everybody likes to have a good slaughter now and then. Good night, Grim. Yeah, it's me in the pale moonlight. Do not gaze upon my my radiant paleness. Yeah, we're not really bothering to view all these little training fights, because it's like total map cleanup. There's no one on here to fight us. We just need enough forces. We only need enough forces to take out the dragons at the end. So we're just gonna keep slapping all these things. It's tavern. Probably more for the enemy to use. Yeah, we'll take that. Here's the other thing. This is another one of those levels where you choose who you beat the third level with. Thank you, Grim. You choose who you beat the level with. Whether it be the underground dragon overlord dark elf people, or whether it be the demons. And I'm going to be choosing the overlords. I like playing them more. So that's what's gonna happen. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Yeah, go ahead. Dead man's boots. Utterly useless. Not a necromancer. We'll just do the castle. We'll probably roll up on them with... Well, we're just gonna roll up on them with devils at this point. Like, we're making devils. We're making archdevils in a second here. We'll just keep flagging places, flagging resources. We'll keep taking XP. I can't remember if you choose, and then it's... At least I think you choose. Like, I could be wrong, but I'm planning for it that way, and if I fuck up, oh well. I'll figure it out. Do I accept? No. Do I engage them? Yes. Alright, cool. He can't even get any better this scenario, so he can just, like... put this stuff away. Put this stuff, aka those people, away. Just like, yeah, put this stuff away. You mean individuals. Yeah, those things. The Forsaken Palace. It's pretty fucking badass. Infernal upgrades are really like side resource intensive. Kind of got to be careful there. Yeah, we'll engage, pursue, fight, kill, maim, murder, death, destroy. What did he end up with? Sorcery, wisdom, leadership, tactics, and archery. Not bad. I would have liked for him to get Zork praising, because Fireball would have been nice. But he didn't. So, oh well. We'll have her go and get more troops too. Of course. Yes, continue fighting. I didn't realize that he ran out of so many troops. He kind of got wailed on somewhere in the middle there. Let's see here. We'll just upgrade that. Get the upgrades going. Not like we really need them, but... Hey, there we go. So now we have max Infernal stacks, which you haven't seen a lot of, because I haven't done, like, most of these battles, obviously. But for the 14 of you that are here... I'll show you. Familiars get magic channeling, so they can steal magic for you, whereas the imps don't. Let alone 4 health as opposed to like the same 4 health. But the attack and defense skill goes up, and so does the speed by 2. So that actually ends up helping a lot. I really like the Magogs with the fireball attack until everybody's in your face and you're like, oh god, what do I do? They're basically the same unit, except they get the fireball and 1 extra attack point. So like, their upgrade in some ways is worse if you can't create separation. And they're the only shooter. And you guys know me, I really like my ranged units. The Cerberus are amazing. They attack in a forward arc and enemies cannot retaliate. Greetings from Oklahoma. Hi, Troa. But yeah, they're better. The Cerberus are pretty much way better than the Hellhounds. They're more survivable because that +2 to defense, and that 8 speed is just monstrously amazing. And you'll see the Horn Demon, health and speed. That's all it is. It's hardly a difference. Their costs are really similar as a result. They don't even have abilities. They're just a rank and file. They're not great. The Pit Lord, however, yeah, it looks pretty much the same, doesn't it? 13, 13, 13, 17, 45, 1 speed. Oh, summon demons from a dead ally. Yeah, that's pretty good. If you lose a stack, they can cast and summon a bunch of these fucking guys right onto that stack. And it's awesome. Because if you're like having a really tough battle, it's like, oh, 1 turn, here, free upgrade. They don't stay with you, but they're useful. The Ifrit and Ifrit Sultans are immune to fire, so the Magog attack can't hurt them. They hate genies, so I think they do like extra damage. And when you go to Sultan, everybody who attacks you, you get more defense. And everybody who attacks you takes damage, and also 13 speed is nothing to fuck with. In fact, the only thing better is the 17 Archdevil with -1 to enemy luck and no retaliation. It's insane. And the only unit that gets a huge buff when you upgrade them. Devils 19 and 21, 26 and 28, higher defense than offense. And that extra 40 HP is nothing to sneeze at either with that speed. They are a penultimate fucking destructive force in this game. Like, it is really hard to fight those. Just end statement against anything, for any reason. They are a brutal, brutal unit. Yeah, we're just gonna keep fighting people. We're gonna see what we can get for a 3rd hero, just in case I need it, because now I'm like questioning what I remember and what I don't. This guy's specialty is Gogs, archery, and scouting. That's not bad. I'll have this guy, like, come over here and see if there's something better at this tavern. Be like, hey, can we get, you know, a different person? Maybe. What does this give us? Their resource silo gives us mercury, so we'll take that, because we need mercury, especially to purchase devils. So mercury is an important resource for the demon faction. Yeah, we'll engage. Yeah, we lost the thingy. Yeah, engage. Kill, 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 kill! We'll do the Mystic Pond here. Actually, we'll just keep upgrading along that path. We'll get this fully upgraded before I start doing resource collection there. Just bothers me to not have it all complete, I'm not gonna lie. Some of you are like, ah, and some of you are like, no, I feel that, I get that. Yeah, we out here just clearing maps. I'm not gonna do that. It does literally won't do anything. I'm trying to wean myself off feeling like I have to buy everything in every town. That's gonna be my first step in that process. All right, be proud of me. Nope, they hire the same people. Couldn't remember. That sucks. Oh, yeah, why did I do that? Huh. I guess Zarfax. That's what your name is, right? Crazy person. Zarfax. No, die. There we go. Oof. Well, at least diplomacy. So diplomacy, not as useless in 3 as it is in 2. You can actually make a lot better use of diplomacy in this one. Especially once you start getting expert diplomacy, it will make a difference. How dare I not be a shopaholic? Yeah, how very anti-capitalist of me. The fuck am I thinking? Am I right? Yeah, see there, you could get all of them. Even with basic diplomacy, you can make some good digs at the enemy's resources and troops, which is nice. Necessary? Not always, not usually. Sometimes it really helps. You can fund a whole unit of mercenaries that way. Very useful. Is it always useful? Nah. Take that. That's better. Happy birthday, Dex. He was here. He knows it's his birthday. He heard us say it. We'll look in a moment at what we're getting out of there. Oh yeah, that's the siege buffing thing there. Alright, let's have a look. Ooh, nice fire spells. Okay. Animagic is there, Fireball's there, the Fire Shield is there, the Inferno is there. Teleport's pretty great, Blind is great. Firewall's not usually useful, but you find the strange occasion where you can make that invaluable at times. And it is like, you almost stumble upon it and you're like, get fucked. Because usually you're not expecting it to be useful when it is. There, we'll put them in the middle, them off to the side. So he's just gonna kind of wait here for her to come back, and then he'll garrison. As she kind of makes her way around. Looking just to make sure that she's like, oh, so hard for me to tell the difference between the tan and gray flag. Not gonna lie. I struggle with that one. Not visited, okay. We'll just look in here and be like, oh, level 5. Well, we still need some things, so we'll wait for those. You know, there's items that they're both carrying. If I could just find a couple more of these, maybe a tree of knowledge or something. Oh, a few more of those wouldn't hurt. Because it would be nice to get her... Let's see what this is. Whatever. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to be using them in the final scenario. But just in case I have to deal with them. We're going to have at least the 2 of them be pretty powerful. I guess we'll do this. Is that enough yet? Yeah. Expert diplomacy. Expert diplomacy may make her, in a final scenario situation, could make her very powerful. If need be. You know, sometimes that's a big if, but... I swear to God there was a tree of knowledge around here somewhere. Where is the tree of learning? Hello? Ralphie, cheering me on. Thank you. If I smoke a bowl of leaves from the tree of knowledge, you gain a level. That's exactly how that works, don't you know? In this game, when it tells you, it's like, hey, thank you for coming to the Tree of Knowledge. Would you like a level? That's how it gives you the level. You smoke the bowl of leaves from the Tree of Knowledge and receive your blessing, which is a level. Duh. Ralphie, I can't believe I have to explain this to you after all this time. With the best spell in the game, you mean Armageddon? If you're thinking it's Armageddon, I don't know, Troa. That would be the meme answer. Summon Boat? Oh, no, we don't have Summon Boat this time because we're not playing Heroes 2, and it's goddamn bullshit. We got Sacrifice, not a good spell, in my opinion. You basically murder an entire stack of your guys in order to revive a stack of your guys. Not usually a great idea. We're just gonna have her keep killing people. Here, you go kill these guys now, see if that helps. Yeah, we'll do that. Don't do it, Rob. You don't need it. You don't need that castle gate. Yeah, we'll apply the result. Hey, because that's happened. Alright, cool. She'll just level up faster in the next one if we need her. So now she can come over here. Be like, hey. And he can dump everything in there. And now he can go up into here. It's like, okay, cool. And now she can go up into here. It's like, okay, cool. He's already gotten rid of everything. He's already gotten rid of all his stuff. Now it's like, but wait, didn't she just tap out her experience? Yes. Yes, she did. But I'll sit there and create this person. And load her up. So that she can step out of the building. After she looks at that, it's like, okay, cool. She can step aside. And pretty much no matter what now, we gotta hire somebody, so let's see what we got. Okay. I'll take a heretic with a sulfur buff. Like, that's weird. But okay. That's all. It's a static +1 per day. Like, alright. Alright, okay. They got like a wizard and some other guy. One of the crazy things is that every unit in Heroes 3 is upgradable. And I just love that they changed that they did that. I like how theirs is the ammo cart when they only have one shooter that carries 24 fucking shots. It's like, why bother? But whatever. Anyway, now she's going to trade everything over. What's this do? Combat speed. That'll help us get around faster, I suppose. Really good rings that we had. It's like almost too bad we can't use them all. Because +1 health is pretty nice on those lower end units. +1 combat speed's better. We'll just leave these gloves on just so we can get around quicker. Yeah, there we go. We'll have them go like that. Like that, I think. And then like that, yeah. Yeah, then he can start looking at stuff. We'll do advanced learning just because if he's going to start with it and we're going to have to put up with it, well, we might as well make the best of it, I guess. Yeah, he's going to run up there too. So they've both viewed those spells now, so we'll just send them up here to view these other spells, the two of them. Eagle Eye and Navigation? Yeah, totally. I'm only gonna go for a little bit here, by the way, guys. If you're wondering, I'm gonna do like, oh, hi, Wendell. I'm gonna go to like 3, so there's like an hour and a half. Oh, you can't do level 5 there. Level 1, level 4. Okay, what we get? Oh, they got a resurrection spell. That's nice. Piece of candy. Really can make a battle. You've seen me do some resurrection fuckery before. It only gets more egregious in this game. Everything about 2 is 1. You saw 1. Everything about 2 is 1 turned up to 11. Everything about 3 is 2 turned up to like fucking 20. It only grew. It only grew through the first 3. It was amazing, and then it stopped. Womp womp. Like, and it just stopped hard. It stinks. Not that 4's bad, not that 5's bad, the other one's bad, but like... Oh gosh, I wish... Really, it's the fan-made one. Horn of the Abyss is everything... Ooh. Praise the Lord. Horn of the Abyss is everything that anybody would have liked for, a successor to Heroes 4 to be, in my opinion. It really is, and it's really good. Horn of the Abyss is really good. Adds new campaigns, adds all kinds of stuff. The Heroes Chronicle games are kind of fun. They don't have the polish of the Shadow of Death. They don't have like the extra things that Shadow of Death had that made Shadow of Death really cool. However, it's alright. Resurrect Erection. You know it, Ralphie. Ralphie, you know what I'm about. Giggity. And yeah, you doing all this shit, of course you harm your high score. Like yeah, you don't get an amazing high score. Yep. Devastating, I know. I am only gonna do this. This will be the hero that I beat this scenario with. I'm just kind of like driving them back and forth across the map to pick up shit and level up. That way, if I need 3 heroes because you start the final scenario with 8. If it's like, oh, I guess I do need this, at least then I'll have them. And be like, okay, I didn't just start with 1 guy, at least I gave myself 3. I don't suck monkey balls. Expert fire magic. Don't remember the last time I had that. Seriously, I almost never go fire magic, but it is a rarity when I do. Oop, wrong button there, but oh well. Hey, wisdom. There, so now that he's got that, before we get too far away, we are going to come down here, and we are going to give him the rest of the spells. And we'll refill his units while he's here, too. You know. Just a little bit of everybody. Put him in, take him out. There we go. Sometimes I hate doing that because it reorders the, it resets the order my heroes are in. And I will sit there and garrison people just to make that go back to the way I like it. Quirks. Everybody's got their own way of playing this game, I feel like. Yeah, they are. The Might and Magic RPG series, the main series where the canon comes from. They are. The Kriegans, what is it? The planet of Aeafol is where the Kriegans come from. They all just think it's hell or the underworld or something, and they're like, this is just where we come from. And they take portals. No, none of them really realize they're on a totally different fucking planet. Which they are. So yeah, they're aliens. It just so happens that those aliens look like, you know, our idea of demons and devils and shit. But yeah, their planet is basically planet hell. It's like Doom. It's like, hey, welcome to planet hell. Yeah, we'll fight them. Take that. Fight them. Oof. Well, we'll go with another magic specialty, I guess. He's about to cap out too, which is kind of, you know, that's nice. That's what we want. I'll take 2 expert magic skills plus a bunch of spells. If I end up needing to use that guy, he's gonna be pretty fucking great. We'll look at that, because now he's got resurrection. He has like Earthbound resurrection, so that's pretty fucking fantastic. If we look. Visions. Exact numbers of wandering monsters and tells you if they would be willing to join your hero. Allows you to view a nearby enemy hero's primary skills, creature type, and quantity, as if he was part of your kingdom, as well as all the statistics. Like, we have expert visions. That's really good, actually. I hardly ever use it. We have a 110-point magic arrow. Medium-sized wildfire on the battlefield. I don't know how good that is, but... Blinds a creature so that it cannot move or counterattack, period. So that's better than regular blindness. Extra damage fireball. 4 sections of castle walls. The animagic is all spells. It's done. Yeah, so then there's the quicksand, not super useful. All enemy units, mass slow. Mass ranged combat shield. Fire shields suffer damage equal to a portion of what they inflict, 10% more than the basic. Fixed number of hit points provides an extra 120, and then the Inferno's nice, 160 points of damage there. Destroys a friendly creature group in order to resurrect a dead group. Number of resurrected creatures depends on the caster's spell power and the health of the destroyed stack. So if you really need to bring back some beefy unit, you can. Not the wildest, craziest, best group of spells, but a useful bunch to be sure. Yes. There we go. Ah, there it is. It tried to come at me. No, there's no point. We'll just go over here, where these guys are. Time to go through and actually do the fighting. No, I'll actually do this fight. So yeah, won't affect anyone. They're immune to spell levels 1 through 3. Green dragons are the weakest dragons. Yeah, you really do want Dimension Door and Town Portal, but Frostdwarf, the lore for this game is fucking fascinating. It's so good. It's so good. Believe you me, I fucking love it. That's magic. I could... No, they'll just fly over that. I don't know if there's any spells I need right now. We'll just go down here and attack these guys. Yeah, they're strangely enough not going for, like, my gooks, magogs, my guys. Well, I lost 2, that's fine. And now we'll resurrect these guys. And peace. There. So now we have to go underground and kill the queen. Plague, oh no. Whatever will I do by this weakened half of people? Oh look, it's their treasure hoard that I no longer require. Oh look, more treasure. Not here for your treasure, I'm here for your mom. Hey look, the mom. Nope. I'm gonna make you guys watch me murder this lady. Oh look, we do it instantly. Congratulations, you completed your quest to kill the fearsome beast and claim victory. Mine. Sir Dad, of course. Hi, Wendell. Wendell's sitting on my shoulder getting nuzzles right now. Lord Noob Skills. You must buy these. Hi. Hi, Fries. I'm doing good. You're not. I won't be playing Might and Magic. I won't do that. Somebody else can do that. That can be somebody else's job. I won't do that. I'm sorry. I won't do that to myself. We're gonna start with the Pillar of Eyes, because that's a pretty nice one to have right away. And these other two are really easily attainable. Well, actually, yeah, we'll start with Pillar of Eyes. Because this is just wood and gold and shit, and this is like gold. This one actually requires some other stuff. So Dungeons and Devils, we'll listen to that in a second here. I just can't bring myself to go back. I can't bring myself to go back and play the Dungeon Crawlers. It's a little too archaic for me. They were never really my wheelhouse. I always liked Heroes more than I liked Might and Magic. Is Crusaders the crazy one that they tried to do? Yeah, maybe. I am proud of myself because you can get all of these and Chronicles super cheap on GOG, and it's really great. Yeah. I have 4. I have the disc of 4 still, man. Was it? Yeah, I think I remember that. Lord Noob, I think I remember that. Oh, for sure, Quinn. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing, guys.
Reports claim a fleet of Enrothian warships have landed on the southern coast of Erathia. We do not know who commands this force or its size. Through sources in Iathul, we know Roland Ironfist cannot lead this fleet. Regardless, our plans remain unchanged. We start the last phase of our underground invasion and solidify our position along the southeastern coast. Afterwards, we can transport more reinforcements from Nyon. We have dug the last tunnels to this area. You will have the tactical advantage.
Yeah, so the Nyon overlords, the dungeon overlords, come from a land that's like incredibly inhospitable on its surface, and there's like really low landmass. So they're tunnelers. They live underground. As we tunneled into the region, we discovered a splinter colony that had long been thought lost. If they could be persuaded to join our cause, they could provide us with additional troops needed to secure the surface towns. So they tunneled into the Great Ocean to literally invade this country. We also have an agent who has been spying on the towns in the area from a small secluded island. Find him, and he will share his knowledge of the area with you. Cool. So first things first, we'll end up getting another Warlock. We've got the Pillar of Eyes. So we got our first 3 buildings here. We'll get our Mages Guild right away. Which this person didn't start with a spell book. And is a Manticore specialty, so I'm really not so hot on Cinca so far. Originally an above-worlder, and though she loyally serves the Dungeon Overlord, she really prefers the great outdoors to the dank, cramped spaces of the caverns of Nyon. She's like, no wonder she likes the flying unit. She's like, this shit sucks. Can I go outside again? Oh yeah, I didn't. They're that is a good Warlock for sure. I'll show everybody which one he is in a moment. They're good games. I just, for me, they've aged poorly. I just can't quite come back to it, and that's, you know, that's on me. God, her spells, this and this fucking suck. I can teach my friends spell books, and I get manticores. Every 6 levels, you get a buff to manticores. It's like, I'm going to level 12. You can get 2 buffs for like the second highest level unit that they have. It's not great. This guy, however, basic wisdom, learning, not as thrilled with learning, but starting with wisdom and stone skin, underrated, to be honest. If you can get mass stone skin, wait, I don't even remember if mass stone skin's a thing. Is it? I don't know. But stone skin, we've saw stone and steel skin from the last game, and now there's only stone skin. Can be very useful, and I think I'm gonna make him my. Well, he just traded stone skin to her. Go figure. I'm gonna make him my main unit to start, at least. So she can run off and look this way. There we go. Yeah, the underground caverns still have trees that people then cut down. Don't question it. I break your hands. So this guy's actually not bad as an overlord. Tactics and offense with troglodytes. You collect so many troglodytes. Oh yeah, you like... All other Minotaur heroes are brutal? Yeah. And you get Black Dragon's Armageddon eventually. Also, yes. Troglodytes is actually kind of underrated because he gets that like every couple levels, and you can just have hundreds of troglodytes. Will I take it? Yeah, I think so. Just for the sake of it. We'll do that. And now we can have somebody go look this way. Yeah, they got the Collar of Conjuring. Duration of all your spells by 1. Not bad. Not a bad started out item. We'll have him come up here and look. We'll check the portal. We'll get more troglodytes right away. Yeah, I do actually want to pursue and engage them. Move them away, move them away. Give him a good slap. We'll do a magic arrow just to try to make sure. I really don't want to lose anything. I really, really don't want to lose anything right away. Because I want to... Not because I think I'm going to need every single unit. Because I want to maximize my chances of acquiring other units. By way of surrender to me or get your butt destroyed. I live. Hi, Night Owl. Yeah, like, Might and Magic as a series was one that I never really played a lot of. I didn't really get into it because it was just kind of... It was past me when the time for me to be playing games kind of came. I know, that sounds weird. It's like, what do you mean it was past you? You weren't, like, what? It's like, I was playing other things. I was playing other games. Heroes of Might and Magic was in full swing, so I didn't really go backwards to it. Perhaps I should have, but they are archaic and difficult to even control and understand by modern standards. Which is to be expected, I suppose. But it makes it no less difficult. And somewhat no less infuriating at times. It's just not a series you can really, like, stumble into easily anymore. Yeah, so Might and Magic started in, like, the 80s as a bunch of, like, you have 4 RPG heroes, dungeon crawling, like, first person where, like, you'd have your party at the bottom of the screen. It was almost like Final Fantasy type thing. Like, your party's at the bottom of the screen, you walk around, you see and fight monsters in real time. Like, that's the game. Let's see here. How many days do we have left? Oh, we got plenty of days left. So yeah, you would sit there and just kind of take on the enemy as you could. And it was like it was the kind of game where you needed a notebook, like, to be playing this. You really kind of had to think out what you were doing in a lot of ways, because it didn't tell you anything. It was one of those ones. But Heroes of Might and Magic was a spin-off of that came in 1995. So, like, there were already several games in the series. Yeah, Heroes of Might and Magic 9 was once Ubisoft got in control of it, and nobody likes those. Everybody's pretty sour on those, rightfully so. They were like, hey, we're gonna make the cool thing again. At least I think it was one of the Ubi ones. They had, like, Might and Magic 10 Legacy too, and that wasn't super great either. Ooh, basic luck. Let's see here. We can get a second shooting unit too in a minute here. We'll do the Citadel. Make sure we're maximizing the units we do get. Actually, I'm gonna do the Mana Vortex just because he's here, so we can give him double spell points for the time being. And then we'll buy the Medusae. Put them down here. Let him go capture some more shit. Yeah, Tahotep, hi. Surprise. I'm not into torture. Mostly. Look, don't worry about it. Don't try not to think about it. Try not to think about it. Shh. It's almost not worth thinking about. Oh boy, they're gonna attack. Alright, let's see if we can make this happen better. Alright, first things first, let's become faster than you. We'll wait. We'll wait. We'll shoot. We'll shoot some more. And then we're gonna stab you. We lost a couple. But now... Hey, look, that's a better result, sort of. Mostly better. The difference between the Harpies and the upgraded Harpies is immense and should be a priority. Like, end statement. It's a huge fucking deal. Let's see here. There we go. We'll get partial units from that. Hey, he leveled up too. Tactics, some stuff. She's still far away. So that all those paths are blocked, which is why everybody's just kind of sitting on them. An advisor approaches. We have received report that warships from Enroth have landed along the southern coast of Arathia. And this time we do not know who commands this force, nor do we know its size, though our sources in Aeful, through our sources in Aeful, we know this fleet cannot be led by Roland Ironfist. Yeah, we already know. It's Queen Catherine. Derp derp. Like, we already figured that one out. We'll just go with the castle. I think. It's safe. It's a safe one to grab. It really is. So this actually shows you external dwellings, every one of them you flag, does increase your growth by 1. I like this interface as well. You just right click and you can see what you have. But yeah, obviously that's a pretty important thing to note. Is like, hey, be getting your external dwellings. They don't make a ton of difference. Because he can still go here and hire them too. But they do make a difference. Do I want them? Hell yeah. Doubled my numbers. And then recruited some more. And then got a sick-ass ring that gives me a, what? Attack and defense. All 15 will join you for gold. Do I accept? No. Do I engage? Yes. I'll take that. I'll take that without question. She gets 1,000. Advanced leadership. There we go. She can go over here, grab those units. Yeah, Medusas are archers in this one. No counterattack is the big thing. Yeah, Might and Magic 10 did come out. It was like Might and Magic 10 Legacy. I don't know how FF9 played. Or Might and Magic 9 rather. Like, I couldn't tell you what was bad about it. I could just tell you that I heard it was bad and I steered clear of it. To me, it's almost like they're hard games to make entertaining by today's standards, which is like a... It's like a kind of a bad statement of like, oh, how dare you, like, sully the name of that. But I don't know that it would be super fun to watch on stream. Something that kind of old and slow. Especially if I was trying to play it raw, like, without a wiki or a guide or anything. Like, fucking oof. I don't know. It would be... I'd struggle. I would struggle a lot, I think. Oh, this is a sacrificial altar. Nice. So we can upgrade these for a non-insignificant amount of gold. And then we can upgrade these for, again, a not insignificant amount, but they both just became radically more useful. Which is the point. So we will have that upgrade as well. Bam. That's really good now. He's really, really good. Took us a couple turns, but oh well. We're going to have her go up that way. She'll follow into there. And he's just going to kind of stay out of the way. We're still kind of futzing around down here. Yeah, not as streamable. Not streamable. This style of game stops with Heroes 5. 4 is actually so different from 3 that 5 is refreshing, even though it was an Ubisoft title. But of the Might and Magic ones, I think it's like up to 8. Those are pretty consistent. Because there's 2 different paths. What do what upgrades do? The ones in here, these 2? Infernal Troglodytes are just better. They get an extra point attack and defense. They get an extra piece of health, and they get extra speed. So, like, it's just a little more beef for that unit. But it's another one of those things where it's like amortized over 100 units. You now have an extra, you know. If this was 100 here, and now it's 100 here, it's 500 health to 600 health. And an extra point of defense. The Harpy Loft is really good. They strike in return, which means when they attack, they come back. But now they get 3 points of speed, strike in return, and they're a no retaliation unit. That also has an extra point of defense, so they're harder to kill. So that's just fucking... It's huge. It's huge at making that the best strike unit in the damn game. Yeah, if you know them, it's cool, and like, especially if you just beat Heroes 1 and 2, it's really cool to go back in. It's really, really, really cool to go back in. It feels really good. Because you kind of head back to it. Ow. Ow. Stop it. You head back to it, and you get this really amazing vibe of, like, where those games kind of came from. And you get to see some of those characters. Like, you get to see Archibald. You get to see a very defeated Archibald, even. So they're being like, oof, my life sucks now. I'm a prisoner. And not only that, you see, I think you see Roland at some point. I think you see Morglin Ironfist in some of them. The guy who founds Enroth in the game we beat during the marathon. Like, you get a lot more. You get to meet the Ancients. You get a sense of, like, oh, this is why the Kriegans are technically aliens. This is what all this is. Okay, cool. We just stumbled into this free place. Awesome. I'm gonna do that. Upgrade that, I guess. Yeah, Lost Hold. Okay, this is the one where they lost contact with them. Cool. We'll open this pathway. Fighting Medusae, still not awesome, still not great. Can you get there? Sick. Yeah, they're just gonna keep shooting that. So we'll have him defend. Yeah, so he's taking less damage. Should have done that first, but oh well. We'll save the spell points. Yeah, there we go. Whoop. Dead. There, instead of losing any Harpy Hags, we just lost Troglodytes, which isn't the biggest deal. So we'll go that way. We'll have her search this tunnel. More stuff. We'll have him move here. Minotaurs. We should be able to kite these really nicely. We'll have her wait. Okay, can you hit that? Yeah, you can. Good. Wait there. The wait command is such a big change, like, as a function for this game. It makes such a huge difference in the way you play the game and the way you plan your strategy. It's just super nice. It's just really nice to have. It makes it hard to go back and play. Yeah, after you play the Might and Magic games, it's like, oh, Kriegans. Kriegans are awful. Like, there were more units in the Might and Magic games than in the Heroes of Might and Magic games. Like, there's entire units that just don't exist in these games that existed in Might and Magic. And yes, you do find out, without a shadow of a doubt, Kriegans, turbo bad. Extra fucking awful bad. Like, the worst bad. Alright, well here we can get Mages Guild Town Hall type stuff. We're hurting for money. We're hurting pretty hard for cash, so we're gonna go for some of these cash improvement buildings. You can say we're gonna go for some of these buildings that are cash money. Will I take them? Yeah, I will. Who am I kidding? Expert tactics. So Shadow Den actually has defenders. We're gonna go right back under there. Oh, hi, Wendell. Hi. Hey. How you doing, buddy? You know, you're pretty big. You're purring really hard. Really, really hard. Right on me here, buddy. Oh, you're so cute, though. Mwah. Oh, who's your good boy? Who's my baby? Don't get that extra luck. Cool, we got some spells. Hi, what are you looking for? Did you hear something crazy? Did you smell Daddy's fart? Yeah, poor buddy. Smelled Daddy's fart. I know, it's a stinky fart, buddy. I'm sorry. Lord knew. Ew. That's right. We're gonna not take on a giant group of Medusas if we don't have to. Just gonna throw that on out there. Like, that's a thing we won't do when we don't need to. So there's still, like, a lot of stuff kind of in the back here. We're trying to move around and see all the enemies and all the enemy units. These two can keep powering up, essentially. Tell you what, this is actually settled into a very good kitten cuddle right now. It's pretty great. He's got to go all the way around there to get that, Jeebus. Quicksand. We'll leave that there for somebody else to grab, because he's got to keep moving. We'll send her back that way after she grabs that. We really need that city hall, to be perfectly honest. We just need more gold. That's like step one right now. Like I said, we'll send her back down here. Quicksand, not a spell you'll see me probably ever use, because it's random, so when you cast it, you don't even know that it's going to be effective. We'll make sure everything's at least upgraded while we're... We don't want to waste build turns, but we don't want to splurge right now, because I just said our economy's kind of poop. So it's like, how do I balance these factors? Yeah, good boy. So he needs to go up here, take these on. Yeah, we'll fight him. Nice. Oh, buddy. You're okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, we want to fight them. They're real slow. Hell yeah, we want to fight them. I'm gonna shoot some Ent people in the face. Honestly, I'm gonna be I'm gonna be real with you. You could do all this math that the game's doing for me and putting at the bottom of the screen. I kind of don't like that it does it for you, because in the original game, you had to figure this shit out by feel or by hand. You know, like that 58 to 97, 11 shots left. You just had to know. Like, there was no readout. And I feel like the game loses a little something. Excuse me. Not having that present still. Uh-oh. There we go. I didn't mean to click him. I thought the other one was going to be next, but it worked out fine. You pause to help a diplomat with a broken axle fix the problem. In gratitude, he gives you a sash with magical properties, which he says will help people see things your way. Yeah, you don't have to pay as much when you surrender. Big fucking whoop. We don't have undead, so we really don't need a destroy undead spell thing. We need that money. And we getting that money. So that's good. Because we need that money. Hi, buddy. Who's a good boy? You is. He's literally just draped across my chest right now. Like, butt on shoulder. His head is, like, down by my belly button. Just chilling. He's got his paws in my hand. It's the most adorable boy ever. As he nuzzles the mic. He's good about it. He puts the butt over my shoulder, so I'm not just like face to face with it. He's like, "Don't worry, I'm not gonna make you go kitty ass to mouth." God. I have a problem. We ought to be able to do better than that. Oh, that'll help. That'll help the rest of the way. Oh, or not. Oof. Oh well. I thought it would make him faster. I guess it did not. That character must not have enough skill in spell casting for that. Not enough spell power. So at least now we can get a second city hall, which will be really nice. It gives us 4,000 gold a turn, something we've been sorely lacking. An advisor approaches. The news is not good. The Enrothian force to the south is led by Catherine Ironfist, daughter of the late King Griffinheart of Arathia. She commands a large force and has established a beachhead along the coast. Unless we hurry, she may very well reach Stedwick, the capital of Arathia, before us. In the Might and Magic games, you actually can go, like, to the capital of Enroth and to the capital of Stedwick and, like, these other places. Which I always thought that was cool, too. Portal of Summoning's interesting. It gives you a way to recruit units remotely from dwellings, but now this is the only troglodyte dwelling we had, remember? The Orb of Silt gives our earth spells extra effect. Amazing. So remember, he just bought these units, and there's 14 there, so it actually copies them. It's a little way to get yourself. You can get whatever. It's random what it gives you. Ooh, these are fucking good. 15% archery. Holy shit. I don't care how negative your morale is, bro. 15%. Point being, you can actually. It's. I don't know if it was a glitch or a bug or what. Like, I don't know if it was intended, but you can basically dupe units. You can do it here too. We have one of those, remember? He's about to go to it. Hey, look, they're still there. There's no issue with Necropolis in Heroes of Might and Magic 3. It's just overpowered as fuck. Like, it is far and away, in my opinion, probably... I don't want to say it's like most powerful, because it's overcomable. Like, you aren't gonna sit there and just like eat shit to it all the time. But it is really, really strong. Like, really, really strong. Because you can have the skeleton death stacks, and you get the power liches, the white steel mana from your opponent, or the wraiths or whatever. Ha! Broken Gamer, your cat likes chili cheese Fritos. It's pretty funny. Careful with your Fritos. You're gonna have to keep a tight hold on them Fritos. So we're gonna assault on their castle and see what happens. This one literally just has harpies in it, apparently. And we're basically out of spell points. We aren't gonna need them. One thing you can kind of do, be a little sneaky. We'll build this. It's like, oh god, this guy's out of spell points, right? Like, holy shit. 0 of 80, what are we gonna fucking do? We'll just kind of hang around the area for a minute. Hang on. We'll wait a little bit around here. We'll have her take these and go get them upgraded in a moment. Gosh, they're expensive. Come on, you. Just gonna go back in here. Be like, damn, what do I need? Mana Vortex. 160 points. Yeah. Pretty fucking great. Pretty outstandingly overpoweredly great. Oh, there's an artifact that I almost missed there too. Huh. That'd have been dumb. We'll finish getting the units from there. I like the Beholders because I just love the way that they've conceptualized like the Beholder and the Evil Eye outside of D&D. Because it is, that's what it is. It's the same thing from D&D. It's just a different design, a different take on it. And I love the interpretation of all the fantasy units in this game. I love it. Absolutely adore it. Not as bad. Not as bad, but still pretty broken. It's just a lot of people really like to play Necromancer. A lot of people love to run the Skelly Boys in that they upgrade as you go. So they're like, oh, that's nice. We got some queens, Medusa queens. They're quite powerful. They're quite powerful. You can just make such good use of the units. like very easily. It's easy to keep them. It's easy to keep them replenished. It's easy to build doom stacks. It's easy to keep them from just falling apart and dying. Like you can really bring a lot of those fights back from the edge like it's nobody's business. And it's kind of busted. It is kind of busted. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's see here. They're gonna get troops upgraded, each of them. They both have serviceable scouting armies now. Like these are things that I can actually send out, and I can be like, okay, you can go fight those troglodytes. That's fine. Like, do I need them? Not really. Go ahead and go fight them. Do I need you to murder all those? No, they can slither on away. That's fine. Oh, thank you. I'll have one of the backup people get it. You're right, I did forget that artifact. I'll just drain the coffers there. They're still in close quarters. I mean, they're gonna keep popping across each other, and this'll. Yeah, we'll engage. That's fine. Oh yeah. All right. Have him hit that. There, now she can go over there and get that. Has everybody hit that? He didn't, so he'll have to come back down. He can do that to reset his forces, though. He hit that one. He hit that one. So we'll go that way. Yeah. Advanced offense is fine. We'll do basic earth, though. I like basic earth magic. So again, summoning portal. Like, these will just sit there and dupe units. In, like, really weird ways. It's great. Oop, wrong button. So there's this little clearing that we were able to infest. There's that way up. There's that other way up that didn't really do anything. Oh, do I wish to accept these lovely troops that want to join me? Hell yeah. Let's see here. What way haven't we gone? You can go that way after you go look at that and that. Well, you can go look at this then. You can hire some more harpies there. It'll be fine. Where's she? Yeah, she can just go retrieve it for him, to be honest. Wait just a damn minute. Did I? Oh. I like confused myself. I was like, wait a minute. It looks like I've already been there. Oh. Hey. I guess there's... But wait, there's more. We'll do this again. God, this is really just... overpowered as fuck. They've basically given me 3 fucking settlements down here on top of my starting one, and then all these free units, like... Hello, gift horse. May I inspect your mouth? I know, the expression is don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Hardy har 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 har. Look at that blacksmith so we can get another city hall going. These are expensive. 10,000 gold and you can just straight up buy artifacts. It's stupid. It's great and it's stupid. We'll get another one of those going, then maybe we'll get a labyrinth. Get that second really nice melee unit. Yeah, she'll grab that now. The scales of the basilisk. Tempting. I don't think they're going to have a lot of magical power on this one, though. There we go. And yes, theirs is the ballista, even though they have so many shooters that they'd probably benefit from the ammo cart. But, you know, don't worry about it. Don't ask questions. They'll break your hands. They all get a chance to learn all those spells. I'm going to try to have him go back and get those evil eyes, and he'll kind of build himself a little bit more of a unit. I'm going to split them into armies, which I normally don't do. I'll normally do a consolidated force. You've seen me do it many times at this point. But I don't know if that's going to win the day here. We don't need that. Oh, hi. Hello. Hi. Good boy. Yeah, come on back down. You're okay. Yeah, okay. Butt down. Butt down. Butt down. There you go. There you go. We're just gonna hold this cat. Brown, thank you for following. Welcome to WPL 76. We're here with a cozy late night stream. Me and my cat and some Heroes of Might and Magic 3. Yeah, we can buff her up like that, that's fine. We can afford this. And then we can go right there. So he's actually going to convert all his units into mainline units. Like so. Just get turbo buff. We'll upgrade the Minotaur lair. But you don't really need a lot of Minotaur Kings to be effective. With them, I mean. They're really good. They're really, really good. We'll go for Harpies. Because that first strike is just fucking devastating. Then look around and be like, okay. Where do we clear out next? Oh, I got hiccups. It's like we connect those rightmost tunnels. Now, could I already be on the surface fucking them up? Yeah, probably should be. I'm having fun, though, so whatever. So we'll just build up him as a defensive unit as well. Let him get some harpies and stuff from that other area. We'll look over here and say, okay, well, we can get the marketplace. That's not that bad. She's still holding on to that breastplate that we've got, so they'll go connect at the top here. I just want to see what's this. Okay. That's where they can come through. Do we want to engage? Yeah, we will engage them. Do we need to lose one in a battle against 40? No. You can stop with that crap. Stab, run away. Stab, run away. They actually carry knives too, the Harpy Hags. There, she's gonna keep clutching stuff. Yeah, we'll engage that, of course. Get that XP. Oh, bye, Kitty. So, let's see here, who we got? A logistics specialist. That's awesome. Hit him with that earth magic too right away. We'll have him just take what's left of these. Handful of these guys. Handful of those guys. Good enough. He's relatively safe. Oh, I didn't realize I didn't have anybody check that. I did buy him a spell book. God damn it. I thought I did. Did not. Yeah, they're probably getting powerful up there because they're uncontested right now. So we do want to rectify that shortly. Wow, shouldn't have done that. That is not what I meant to do at all. I didn't even mean to have this unit fight there. I forgot who I was using. Oopsie doodle. I want him to go first. No. Hey, Snake Vault. Snake Vault is nice. We'll have her connect now. While he does that, he'll actually buy the spell book he needs now. Hypnotize, that's a nice spell. I got that Armor of Wonder, that's a nice one. So she'll go over, she'll give him that stuff. He can send that away, and we don't really need that either. She can just wear it, who cares? Will I even take her stuff? No. I will, do this fight manually, though. We'll just hasten them up. And perfect. You just gotta know how to manipulate the turn orders. In which you guys had seen at some point. I can turn the turn orders on in this where it will tell me what they are. I don't like doing that. I know. I feel like it's cheating. It's you know, I mean, I can save scum all day and whatever, but that's a step too far even for me to just be able to look at the turn order like perfectly. Other games are designed that way. Like, other games in this series are designed that way. This one didn't have a turn order thing. You could figure it out, you know, you could guess at it or figure it out. It's almost like I'm used to it not having it, so I don't want it to be there. In this one. Have a good one. Have a good one at work, Daedirian. We got the Black Shard of the Dead Knight, too. +3 attack, so that's the second really good item we've gotten out of those, to be honest. We'll have him upgrade those and upgrade these. He's got a nice little cadre of units now. And he can run off this way and be like, alright, well, let's go look at what's up here. Stone Tomb. I don't know what you mean. Yeah. Let's see here. This one can become a city hall now. This has an actual fort now. Oh, this? The Warrior's Tomb? Yeah, it gave me an item at the expense of your next battle you have -3 morale for looting the dead, basically. It's like, how dare you? And I'm like, huh. Whatever. Did you say the way that sarcophagus is designed? It's practically asking for it. Yeah, but once they're dead, that's the best time to loot. Duh. Right? That's what I said. And they were like, no. It's, yeah, it literally said, please loot me. It says it right on the front. It's like, hey, free loot inside. Just prepare to be super demoralized for a minute. They're never haunted or anything. There is no... It's literally, do you want to have a morale penalty for a little while? Yes, no? If you can put up with that, here you go. It always gives you an item. Is that item always worth it? No. But, meh. You can never say there's never a guarantee that everything is worth it in the Heroes games. Like everything you can get. Ow! Okay, well, I didn't need that. This guy's an asshole. Oh, that's not great either. Oh, and I can't hypnotize them. Balls. God, thank God they're slower. He can get a little upgrade here. He can ferry these guys around. That's really the only thing I want from that. Actually, we'll take those two. It was the moldering fursuit the skeleton was wearing. It's fucking ridiculous. Oh, we'll have him go to all these now. Yeah, they're probably pretty powerful up there. I've been dicking around. Night Owl gifting that 1 month Darksteel. Hi, Darksteel. I just realized that was you who had said that, Darksteel. Thank you, Night Owl, keeping our sweet legionary boy Darksteel in hot pants. In his hot, tight booty shorts. Taotep, that happens all the time. We also have, like, pretty much anybody who has a stream key, like any of our streamers, also have mod ability. So, that does happen here, where it's like, oops. If I didn't have Prime, I wouldn't have a sub. Excuse me. Don't mind me, just yawning. There, he can do that, then she can move. Over to here, nothing. She can go get this. It is really, like, interesting to explore the quote-unquote Underdark, like the underground areas, I think. I have a lot of fun doing it. I enjoy it. I think these are really, like, the caverns and everything are really fun to play the game in. Yeah, I have, Dusan. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to WBPL76. Yeah, Night Owl, you're very right about that, because I know you. Yeah, I've checked out Songs of Conquest. I did feature it. It's in one of our VODs. Might be on YouTube at this point, because the VODs don't stay on Twitch for very long. But I think if you went onto our YouTube channel, WBPL76, on there, you would find the Songs of Conquest video. I'll give you obviously my opinion of it now. Not really a spiritual successor. It just took some of the good bits and the good bones of Heroes. Yeah, thank you for plugging that in there, guys. I think it's good. It's really fun. However, it's not a Heroes game. It has a battle map. The battle map doesn't really play like a Heroes battle map. It has a 4X map. That plays more like a Heroes 4X map. Like, that part's still pretty similar. The town interface is not towns, like it's buildings that are on the map, and they spread out from your, like, central village area. Like, they aren't physically contained like this as a location. Like, every building and stuff that you build appears on map. Ooh, they're on their way down here now. Well, that's not great. Hey, advanced offense. Okay. Let's see here. Save game. Let's do just in case, because it looks like they're about to bust in down here. Ooh, fire magic. I'll take it, though. So yeah, they're about to come down here and make a mess. We'll hire some more of these. Get a whole troop of these for him. Really just make this unit good. Robot butthole. Squick. Yeah, it's got a good 4X map. The battle map stuff's alright. It leaves something to be desired in kind of in unit and faction variety. And this I'm not really a big fan of the magic system. But it's not like, it's not bad. There's nothing bad about it. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't even want to say that I have quote unquote mixed feelings about it. It's good. It's not gonna feel, it feels like playing a Heroes game, but like it doesn't recapture the magic of it, but it has its own magic. Like I said, I don't like back to the word magic. I don't like the magic system in it as much, but I really still like the hero combat and the skill leveling, and it's got fun artifacts. The overworld map is probably the best part of that game. It's got a really nice and easy to navigate overworld map with some really nice UI features. Hard to beat that. So, yeah. I got good things to say about it for the most part. It's just never gonna be like the reboot that some people hope it'll be. Like it's not gonna give anyone that like delicious nostalgia that they might be craving. I'm gonna go beat this guy up. Literally has no shooters. Interesting. I'm sure he's got some spells or something that are just gonna really goof me up. I'm kind of looking at him like, what's your secret, Magic Man? He doesn't have anything outstandingly powerful. That's a spell easily undone. Yeah, we'll lose a few there. This is a defensive action. We're probably going to lose most of these units. Which is how it goes, I suppose. Let's see here. We will get them going first. Yeah, they're really focused on those harpies because they know what a threat they are. That's one of the nice things about this iteration of these games, is the enemy will not just sit there and go for your shooters all the time. They will be slightly more tactical about what of yours they choose to fight. Even wise about it, one would say. So we only lost 48. We still lost a lot of those. We lost some kings. Got some nice stuff, though. Some real nice stuff. And we can go stand in here, get all our spell points back, not worry about that necromancy cloak, because we don't have that skill. But he can just kind of be here, be level 7, be pretty awesome. Nice and cozy. Alright, she is headed around that side. Let's see here. She can go up into this corner. See what's over here. He's going to make his way back to there and start clearing some areas. He's going to hold this area down, question mark. We'll leave some units behind for him. As he goes up there, continues to get better. Yeah, Doosan, that's what I'm saying. It's there. It is what it is. Oh my. Wow. They're angry. Alright, you're gonna have to go back here. I'm gonna need you to make a U-turn, bub. Yeah. Yeah. You're gonna need those. You're gonna need all that. You do that, and then get the fuck down there. He's still good to maneuver. She's still good to explore. Oh look, more things. More things that I can use. They are rushing down the hole, yes. They are in that singular hole, rushing down it. He's probably about to die, though. Hello. Expert tactics. Never underestimate. Yeah, we'll let them all move in. Oh, smart use of that spell on their part. It did 19 damage. Wow, that's pretty impressive, actually. We'll get him moving again. He ought to be able to take out that. There's another whale on him there, and dead. See, we didn't have to lose anybody there. Come on. We'll hook him up with another really useful skill, and we get 750 extra gold a day. So they're just giving away free stuff now. Oh, that's owned by me. Tan and gray, not easy to tell the difference between. Dragon Aid. Like Gatorade, but a city. The fuck? Alright, game. Alright, game, you got me. That one, extra stupid. Let's see. Yeah, we'll get them. Get them. Get them. Upgrade these guys. Boop. Lots of trogs. Get another flying unit in there. How many? Most. Not all, but most. Good enough. Send him into the middle, because he's going to dump everything off, and then this guy's just going to go on a rampage. I don't remember losing that guy, but whatever. Oh, it was the other one who had plenty of units. All 4 skills are power by 3. We'll keep the power by 3. You don't need to have that. You can take all that, though. Alright, bub. You go up there. Hey, Geometry. Good morning from America. 2:41 in the morning, in fact. They do have, they did harm their morale by having skellies in their group. Let's, upgrade these guys. Yeah, EST gang. Gang, gang, gang. I'm here for it. I also, my sleep schedule is still like a little goof from the streamathon, the subathon. I like took a nap in the middle of the day. No, I slept in. Not even in the middle of the day, late in the day. And it kind of threw me off. So I'm just like, oh, well, I'm up. I'll hang out. I'll do some stuff. We'll have some fun. We'll have some fun at this person's expense next. Oh, you are just adorable. Peak Dram. You are about to fucking die. There we go. Peak Dram, you are just the cutest. Prepare to fucking die. Yeah, I'll just sleep a couple of minutes. Death. Oh, you don't need to lose any units doing this. Come now. Obsidian Gargoyles. Absurdly fast. Tier 2 unit. You're not getting away. This one I will take losses here, inevitably. You can't really do anything about it. Ooh! That was the wrong button. But oh well. That'll hurt him. No, we'll just have them defend. They've been getting wailed on anyway. Actually try to block it. There we go. We'll do some crazy fire magic stuff. What you got for me? Ooh! This is a fire magic thing. Hooray! Hey, we got Scuttle Boat, the opposite of Summon Boat. That Despawn Boat. I love when I can't sleep and find a random ROM stream. Thank you. Hom 2 has, let me sit back. Necropolis, Barbarian, Swamp, Titalian, Fortress, whatever. Infernal, the demons. The Overlords, the Dungeon Overlords. The Arathians. The Sylvan Rampart, like Nature Town. And the Wizards. And then the expansion has the Elemental Conflux. And the Horn of the Abyss has the Seafaring Pirates Cove, if you consider that an official faction. Which I would. It's well enough balanced and everything that it might as well be. Yeah, and you have the Beastmasters and stuff like that. So those are... you don't have those on that one. A couple fire spells. That's nice. That's nice for him to have, at least. There, he can get some points, hang out there. They can both hang out now, for all I care, for a minute. We'll have them go down there. Night Owl, thank you for gifting another 1-month tier 1 to Mrs. Narok. I get to watch on the big TV on her account. Nice. Nighty night. Do the pirates have 7 units? If so, sounds like a faction to me. It's a faction. It's just it's in a mod. It's a fan-made mod. So some people be like, that doesn't go toward the official total. I say it does, mostly because of how well done it is. It feels like it belongs. Hey, let's say you could go under there. I live here, damn it. Fuck you. Lady, who the fuck you think you is? Let's see here. What do I want to do to you? We almost have Mass Curse. That'll be nice. Yeah, we can try this. And they did a lot more damage than I thought they would. We're gonna fly away now. Oh, that's really nice. That's super nice. We'll have him wait. We'll have him get rid of those. Might as well. And we got him. Expert fire magic. Sick. Honestly, we'll just have him go trade with this guy. Send another dude up. Like, why not? Here, you take everything. And all of these. And try to have fun. She's like, alright, have a good time, bye. I love these graphics, I really do. 'Cause it's... 2's great, it's pixel art. This is all like back to kind of hand-drawn and 3D generated stuff. But by then, 3D generation had come along enough where if you worked hard enough on it, like this game, in my opinion, you could make it look really good. And they do a lot of static things. I mean, obviously there's like some dynamicism in this. But there's also a lot of static stuff in here that really... It doesn't need to be like moving to still feel like it's got a lot of life to it. And I really liked that. I really, really like the art style in this one. I just think it's great. Man, they are just fucking... They're like, hey, who said you could come up here? And I'm like, guys, you're not going to stop me. You didn't even come close to stopping me. Let's see what you do. Almost as bad. Ooh, logistics. Hell yeah. So she can just go all the way down now. They're gonna keep hurling heroes at me like they're candy. I think I like everything about 3 more. And that's saying a lot. Because you saw me play through 1 and 2 religiously and dedicatedly. But man, there's so much to love in 3 for me. What do we even need? We don't have the sulfur, that's right. We can, however, recruit all this stuff and go nuts. Because now our economy is completely outsized everything we're doing. So she's going to stockpile for a minute. Several minutes, whatever. We'll take that away. Have her sleep as well. Man, they just really won't stop coming over here. Which is fine, I suppose. They aren't bringing a lot of heat, and that's kind of the weird part. I'm like, what are you trying to take this back with? Now my Tuesday 9 a.m. meeting stream. Good, Drake. Glad I can be. Yeah, 50,000. It has. Just a tidbit, just a wee little bit. Which one is this? This is the Ballista Specialist. I don't feel like it. I'm not going to struggle enough where I need to be recruiting all the heroes to their maximum potential, let's be honest. Now, where'd this one fucker go? Man, you guys are really just asking for it over here. Alright, I'm gonna need to send up Lady. We're gonna have her get some. Just trade for asinine amounts of sulfur and build a few resource silos. By a few, I mean 4. There we go. Can't tell me I won't have sulfur now, bitch. I'll wait for her to get more troops for like a week. And then she can go up and help him. Yeah, whatever. We'll take that. We'll even, in case they bring up something crazy, we'll do that. This is the one where we need this upgraded. There we go. Did he really stop right here? Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, whatever. Wisdom, Earth, Logistics. Tempting. Cut her off right there. Ooh. Big piece of candy. So yeah, she'll go into here and be like, what do we need for that? Oh, more sulfur. Oh god, how am I gonna get any of that? Well, we're just going to be really unfair about this now. I'm perfectly honest. Oh, Narak, I'm sorry. Just don't go full Steiner. I would actually, before I joined the BPL, I would watch loads of text videos on YouTube with my son. That was part of, like, while he was taking naps and stuff, that was part of what I would do to just pass that time. Before, in general, before he, what's this called? Before he was kind of old enough to be doing some of that stuff on his own. At that certain age, they still require help, I suppose, and they have to be getting up and eating and feeding and changing. And I was doing all of it. I was doing all of it. For a long time, I was doing all of it. Literally racing me over there so he can get fucking schwacked. So I'm glad that you can enjoy that with your kiddo. That's really sweet. That's right. You guys... Oh, no. Fuck. Well, at least that wasn't that bad. Really not doing a... Oh, he has a 0 in attack. I'm like, he really didn't do a lot of damage there. Then I saw why. Hey, that was rude. Rude. I don't know why they have a hard-on for the Minotaur Kings. I really don't. I mean, they're a good unit, but, like... I don't really get why they're going after them that hard. I'm not super worried about it, though. Let's see here. This one... Can't get a Dragon Cave here. That's fine. We'll get literally the rest of everything else. Ta-da! He'll just transfer it to him. He's gonna go down and prepare himself. Yeah, my kiddo got really soothed as well, as he would listen to like the text videos and stuff. And now everybody kind of knows who he is. 'Cause it's like, oh, it's Murder Baby. He has the Monica. Alright, you block them in. Really? You still went for it that hard? Huh. Okay. Okay, you earned that Minotaur death fair and square. Alright, she can just right on up here. And be like, surprise, I am incredibly angry and full of dragons. Yeah, so when you step down on somebody else who's also on the portal, you automatically fight them. Oh, that's my Discord going off. My bad. Them. Then them. Then them. Ah, we lost Manticore. Now she can go back up and get these spells. Now she can go attack these guys and tell them to fucking stop it. Well, he goes and tells these guys to fucking stop it. Yeah, just let him move. And there we go. Good enough. Also good enough. Well, they didn't build this up very much. Not that they could, I guess. Sulfur ring. Excuse me. Yeah, he'll just hit that real quick. We'll have him, I guess, step into this corner now. He's just sitting there waiting. This is a little... I don't remember what's in that swamp area. Yeah, Narek, that's true. Does mixing any 2-unit faction give a morale debuff? Any 2? I think maybe Doosan is correct. I'm not sure. No, it's not. It's not yours, Night Owl. It's me. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I know if you mix 3, and you probably know this too, or as well. If you mix 3 or more factions, you get a debuff, but I don't think there's anything that does 2 besides the Necros. Could be wrong. We're just searching the map. It looks like they put a lot of their focus in this upper corner when they were building their own cities and stuff. Eh, whatever. I'll have him break out and trade with that other guy. This guy. Let's see here. Yeah, engage him. Whatever. Oh, here they come. He's not exactly close enough to get back, so we'll just have to buy up a nice big group for him. There, that'll do. We'll do another level of spells. Hey, there's that blind spell we like so much. Hey, look what I can do. Eh, they might still take it. Ain't gonna let them have it, though. Not by a fucking long shot. Well, I'm sure we can do better than this. Gonna do our best to take those apart. Just holding the gap. Finally got through that one. We're gonna see if we can out-defend and let our towers do this. Oh, they lobbed and got a tower. There's another one. They nearly pressed every tower. There, we lost it. Alright. We did do better. I was right. We could do better, and we did. And they didn't even bother to reinforce it. Probably because they couldn't. But... Alright, where'd these assholes go? There they are. He can go down there now. What's down here? Wasn't there supposed to be an island with some guy on it that we can use? I swear to God there was an island. It does say that. I guess that means if you put them in the same army. I thought it did something about them, like, fighting each other, but I couldn't remember. Let's see here. Thought that would do better. There we go. Alright, fine, whatever. I'm just like looking at it like, alright, fine, fuck it. Swear to God there was supposed to be like an island with some other hero on it that we could use. Ain't nobody there. Ain't nobody there. Unless that's the hut of the Magi or something. I guess that could count. Not sure. Oh, sir. It's like, how did you not see that coming, big guy? It was. It was a major, major net loss for them. Ooh, look. My favorite. This guy's turn. He's really good. Malekith is really good. Am I gonna bother hiring him? No. But know this. That sorcery buff as an overlord. Holy shit, it's good. It's in my pee hole. That sounds like something I'd say. That does sound like me. Yeah, sure, we'll take them too. Fuck it. Yeah, that must have been what it meant by, like, you have a spy. There's just some dude on that island within that hut who's like, yo, what up? Let's see here. What else can we get him? Let's see here. Boop. We'll have him head toward that other area. He already hit that. There's some gold they just left laying around. You can definitely tell it's an easy AI opponent. They're not too bright. They'll make a lot of mistakes. It kind of is what it is. If I could turn them up to like at least normal, I would. I don't necessarily like to sit here and blister myself on the game. Like I don't set out to beat it on like the absolute hardest level or anything. However, I do appreciate yeah, sure. I do appreciate playing the game like at an appropriate difficulty, and for me, in my opinion, the AI and the enemies in like on easy mode in base HOM 3 is too easy. Like very, very much too easy. Yeah, we'll fight him. Get him a level up. There we go. Have him go in here and see what's what. Get the academy. Water break. Oh my. I had just enough for a water break. I am just a crazy door with a sweet for in my underpants. That also sounds like me. We'll get her knowledge. That 2 in knowledge is fucking atrocious. Ooh, Magi. Oh yeah, he can't get any more experience. Lame. Forgot that this was even over here. What was back here? That's where the sulfur was. Found it. That'll do. Wait, did he already level up to like level 11 or some shit? Yeah, I guess so. I swear to God, I didn't remember putting any levels into him, but okay. Yeah. It's time to win. Come on. Time for winning. Let's see what you got. Oh man, you're shooting my dragons. What am I gonna fucking do? Because I'm gonna come in here and eat that ass. That hurt. How dare you? Dead. Hey, we won. Red has been vanquished. All enemies defeated. Victory is yours. That's 2 scenarios. Now, yeah, this is what I was saying. You must capture the city of Steadwick in 3 months, and they actually play it in normal. So we're gonna watch the Steadwick's Fall intro, and then I'm gonna get offline. So popular.
Catherine Ironfist has enlisted aid from Rakata and Avlay. She knows we are close to Steadwick. We must occupy Steadwick before she arrives. Once we own Erathia's capital, not even Catherine Ironfist will wrench it from our hands.
Yeah, so you're on a timer to take a heavily fortified capital city. You are to be congratulated on your progress so far. You have laid waste to eastern Arathia and are now striking distance of the Arathian capital of Stedwick. You must capture the capital quickly! Not only have Bracada, these are the wizards, and Avili, the elves, sent reinforcements, but we have received news that Queen Catherine Ironfist is marching a sizable army from the south, the one we put together in the first campaign. We must control the capital and its garrisons before she arrives. Okay. You start with this essentially useless area. You start with this, and you start with a guy underground. It's not useless, I just prefer playing these guys. So it's like, okay, what do I do? Well, you aren't going to do a whole lot over here for a while. So you just kind of want to abandon White Moon until it's useful and focus on these two. Alright, you got one person here, Darkstorm. He basically is going to be your de facto Infernal guy now. This one, he's just going to be your scout. Shakti will be the other guy. And she'll be the one loading up down here. It uses the characters. So like these guys, same. 12, 12, 12, 10. Like all really good, all spell books. It's really nice. Oh, what the heck? Video quality, what am I doing? I am gonna end it though. 320, you know, pretty good. There we go. So yeah, when I come back, we'll actually be using those 12, those level 12, those 4 like level 12 overlords. Remember, you could have up to 8 of them, but I didn't want to go through with that. That's just too much struggle. But anyway. 3:20 in the AM. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get some sleep. I had a good time with you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you everybody for coming out. Hopefully some of you in the future on the VODs wake up too or get to listen to this while you're at work tomorrow. If so, you know, enjoy. Have fun. For those of you who joined me live, I appreciate you. And yeah, we're gonna have a lot more Heroes of Might and Magic 3. A lot. We're gonna have like rest of the year is gonna be Heroes of Might and Magic 3 on my random streams. Tucson, no problem. Like I said, I'm going to beat every Heroes of Might and Magic game. Completely. We've got 1, we've got 2. Now it's time for 3. Armageddon's Blade's gonna get fucking crazy. Armageddon's Blade and the later levels of Shadow of Death are going to get real fucking intense. And they're really fun because they're just huge maps with like thousands of units. So, yeah. You all have a good night. Take care.